So I'm actually going to give you guys an option about how this starts. But first, before I do, we're going to do introductions real quick. So, like I said, about 2 minutes. You guys are going to try to summarize your characters the best you can. Okay, so we will start with Avelios.
Oh, sorry.
Who's this?
Damn it!
So my character is a artisan alchemist. He's a elf, high elf,
Okay.
mage who has a spell book. I don't really have much.
Okay, what is he? Why is he a artisan alchemist? And why is he a mage?
I haven't got that far yet.
You guys are real bad at this. All right. Xander, why don't you tell us about your character?
Yeah. Xander Battlebeard is a lawful good mountain dwarf paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right. What is his background?
He's a noble.
Okay.
And as I didn't know that we have to roll up new ones today, you know,
Hey,
background.
I didn't say that you had to. I said it was your decision, guys. But, you know. But, so, tell us what does... Because you actually forgot to say this as well, Avelios, but what does Xander do? Like, how does his character function?
He got some class features called Lay on Hands.
Okay.
So he can heal up 5 times his level on hit points. He can split these or spend it at once. And he have to take a long rest to regain this feature. And he also can choose to cure a disease or a poison with the Lay on Hands.
Okay. Avelios, what is your alignment and what can you do?
So, my alignment is neutral good. I am basically a ranged caster with a pet. I can also create a mage hand to have like an extension of my body, kind of. I can also read magic. I can speak Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Gnomish. I'm 6 foot, weighing 145 pounds.
Does he put out any mad deeps, or is he more of a utility mage?
Oh, DPS.
Yep.
He's more utility.
Okay. It's usually one of the biggest things when you play a mage, or even a cleric to some extent. You want to have people understand what you are actually going to be doing with your build. Because you don't want them expecting you to throw a lightning bolt when you're busy making illusions. Alright, so moving on. Kai, why don't you tell us about your character?
So this is my character is Kai Fuyuriken. Shut up, dude.
You know what?
If it
Hey,
is.
drop your mic.
Ivelios. Shut up. Anyway, his name is Kai Fuyurikin. He was sent to a monastery by his parents. Sent off away to a monastery to get away from a war that ravaged their homeland. And went to study at this monastery. Basically, they sent him off to get away from one of their great uncles that was like a conqueror and just thrashing, raping, pillaging land. So he went there, and he studied under the very powerful, beautiful monk-like arts of the Shaolin. And
Of
he
the Shaolin.
studied under two masters.
Okay.
Studied, one good and one chaotic.
All right. So, what is your alignment?
My alignment is lawful neutral.
Alignment is lawful neutral. Okay.
Human man.
One thing is my character doesn't have a deity. I'm not sure which ones I have to choose from. For
That's
this
fine
class,
if you don't.
please.
That's fine if you do not want to choose one immediately. The deity's only more important for people that are playing divine casters type things. I'm guessing that Xander is going to be a paladin of Gerord, as you guys have kind of stayed with that. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what is Kai's background?
He is a bounty hunter.
Okay.
Left the monastery after both of his masters found out about each other. He gave a decision. He's like, "Fuck this! I'm booking it."
All right. So what can Kai do? What do monks do?
He is a great warrior. What he can do is fight unarmed, because he learned the fanciful martial arts. He's able to make unarmed strikes that count as finesse, and can do bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And for the fact that he is a monk, he's able to summon ki from his body to support his attacks, as in multiple attacks at a time, or raise a technique. Well, he doesn't really know any techniques right now, but he could just whoop on some fools pretty easy. He also has unarmored defense. If he's not wearing any armor and not using any shield, automatically his AC is 10 plus Dex and Wiz.
Okay.
He actually knows one technique. He uses his ki. He unleashes his ki to perform flurry of blows,
Okay.
and that's where I can do multiple unarmed attacks. I can do it if I have it, or I can do it in between attacks. I can spend a key point making additional unarmed attacks as part of the same action, or I can do it and spend it after seeing the results of the previous action. Now, the beautiful thing about any technique of the martial arts that use ki is, if any of my enemies suffers a blow as a result from me using ki to use a technique that requires them to make a saving throw, I have a set portion of the save throw to beat, which is equal to 8 plus Wiz plus my proficiency.
Okay. All right, guys.
He's pretty
So,
much badass at that.
all right. So the last thing, because that took a little bit longer than I expected, but the last thing that I'm going to say is, I want you guys to real quick. I'm going to give you guys about 1 minute each, okay? And I want you guys to kind of build off of each other. And I want to start with, I'll start with Avelios. And I want you to tell me about Aunnofrfell and your place in it. This has been the same for every character you've rolled, so it should be pretty normal for you to hear it.
I don't understand. Sorry.
Go ahead and
What's the story?
give me 1 minute about Aunnofrfell and your guys' place in it. Why do you guys know each other? What is the thing that ties every character
we
that you guys
are-
have ever made together?
We are part of a guild, one of the, I believe, 10 guilds.
3.
Yeah, Venture Society. 3.
Yeah, we're part of the Adventure Society.
Okay.
We do missions for them. Usually we um, get asked to do stuff mostly by the 4th guild. So far, it
And-
seems like.
Okay. Another thing. Do you know where you guys like to hang out a lot?
The pub.
Final destination or final adventure.
All right. So, since you're so eager to say everything, Kai, we'll have you go next. So now you get a minute. Tell us a little bit about Aunnofrfell or the guild or anything like that.
Okay. When we're not performing any missions or any quests or any jobs at hand that need tending, we like to just kind of just do our thing, hang out at the final adventure or final. Damn it! What's it called again?
The final adventure. That's correct.
Oh, okay, that was right. Final adventure. Getting into brawls, just having a good old pint. Just hanging out, just being a bunch of fun drunks.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the NPCs that you met so far? Some of the important figures of Aunnofrfell that you guys have met, at least.
Us as in players or us as in
Yes.
characters?
As in players or characters. Either or.
Okay, well, we've met Sergeant Silvano, which is a dick sergeant of the 4th Guild, being the military guild. He's an asshole. I don't know how much I can stress that. We've also met the lieutenant. Can't remember his name. Seems pretty nice. He's
He is
orderly.
Kenneth Kincaid.
Kincaid. There we go. Lieutenant Kincaid. He's by the books kind of guy, just getting shit done. Law-abiding. Normal good guy cop type thing.
Okay.
Then there's the grandfather. He's the head of the 4th, the founder. He's the almighty guy to know, pretty much.
Okay. Now,
What he says is law.
yeah, that is true. All right, Xander, lastly you. So, once again, give me about 1 minute about Aunnofrfell, the people that you met, the types of things that you guys do.
Yeah, Aunnofrfell is a wonderful place of many adventures. And great danger lies there. We discovered some major goblin and hobgoblin activities around the town and outside of town. And the grandfather gave us the mission to clean out old Aunnofrfell, which is like a dungeon under Aunnofrfell. And then we went to the mountains, the Warnspread Mountains near Untitled, and we discovered some tomb of some halfling, which is very tricky and
All right. So, all right. So the last thing that I'm going to ask you guys before we get underway is I'm going to kind of let you guys choose a little bit how this is going to start. So I'm going to ask you guys a simple question. Is it going to be pub? Man, is it going to be pub, man, or victim?
what?
Pub.
Can you type? Pub, man, or
This is where we meet each other.
No.
No, I think this would be more or less pertaining to the situation that we would be encountering. Now, do I want to answer how I want to answer or how Kai would answer?
How you guys want, however you guys want to do it.
Let's
I'm asking.
DPS some beers.
All right, we got 2 for the
I
pub.
want to knock out some fool.
as I'm lawful good and I want to go for the right thing, I choose victim.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's how we're going to do it.